Jack will. I hung out with Jack in homeroom. English, history, computer, music and science, which were all the classes we had together. The teachers assigned seats in every class and I ended up sitting next to Jack in every single class. So I figured either the teachers were told to put me and Jack together or it was a totally incredible coincidence. I walked to class with Jack too. I know he noticed kids staring at me, but he pretended not to. One time though, on our way to history, this huge 8th grader who was zooming down the stairs 2 steps at a time accidentally bumped into us at the bottom of the stairs and knocked me down. As the guy helped me stand up, he got a look at my face and without even meaning to, he just said, "Whoa!" and patted me on the shoulder like he was dusting me off and took off after his friends. For some reason, me and Jack just started cracking up. "That guy made the funniest face," said Jack as we sat down at our desks. I know, right? He was like, "Whoa!" I swear, I think he wet his pants. We were laughing so hard that the teacher, Miss Roche, had to ask us to settle down. Later, after we finished reading about how ancient Sumerians built sundials, Jack whispered, "Do you ever want to beat those kids up?" I shrugged. "I guess. I don't know. I'd want to. I think you should get a secret squirt gun or something and attach it to your eyes somehow. And every time someone stares at you, you could squirt them in the face. With some green slime or something," I answered. No, with slug juice mixed with dog pee." "Yeah," I said, completely agreeing. "Guys," said Mr. Rush from across the room, "people are still reading." We nodded and looked down at our books, and Jack whispered, "Are you always going to look this way, August? I mean, can't you get plastic surgery or something?" I smiled and pointed to my face. "Hello? This is after plastic surgery?" Jack clapped his hand over his forehead and started laughing hysterically. "Dude, you should sue your doctor," he answered between giggles. This time the two of us were laughing so much we couldn't stop, even after Mr. Roche came over and made us both switch chairs with the kids next to us. Mr. Brown's October Precept. Mr. Brown's October Precept was, "Your deeds are your monuments." He told us this was written on a tombstone of some Egyptian guy that died thousands of years ago. Since we were just about to start studying ancient Egypt in history, Mr. Brown thought it was a good choice for a precept. Our homework assignment was to write a paragraph about what we thought the precept meant or how we felt about it. This is what I wrote. "This precept means that we should be remembered for the things we do. The things we do are the most important things of all. They are more important than what we say or what we look like. The things we do outlast our mortality. The things we do are like monuments that people build to honour heroes after they've died. They're like the pyramids that the Egyptians built to honour the pharaohs. Only instead of being made out of stone, they're made out of memories people have of you. That's why your deeds are like your monuments, built with memories instead of with stone." Apples. My birthday is October 10th. I like my birthday. 10-10. It would have been great if I was born at exactly 10:10 in the morning or at night, but I wasn't. I was born just after midnight. But I still think my birthday's cool. I usually have a little party at home, but this year I asked Mum if I could have a big bowling party. Mum was surprised but happy. She asked me who I wanted to ask from my class, and I said everyone in my homeroom, plus Summer. "That's a lot of kids, Augie," said Mum. "Well, I have to invite everyone because I don't want anyone to get their feelings hurt if they find out that other people are invited and they aren't, okay?" "Okay," Mum agreed. "You even want to invite that what's the deal kid?" "Yeah, you could invite Julian," I answered. "Geez, Mum, you should forget about that already." "I know, you're right." A couple of weeks later, I asked Mum who was coming to my party, and she said Jack Will, Summer, Reed Kingsley, both Maxes, and a couple of other kids said they were going to try and be there. "Like who?" Charlotte's mum said Charlotte had a dance recital earlier in the day, but she was going to try and come to your party if time allowed. And Tristan's mum said he might come after his soccer game. "So that's it," I said. "Well, that's like 5 people. "That's more than 5 people, Augie. I think a lot of people just had plans already," Mum answered. We were in the kitchen. She was cutting one of the apples we'd just gotten at the farmer's market into teensy-weensy bites so I could eat it. What kind of plans? Well, I don't know, Augie. We sent the Evites kind of late. Like, what did they tell you, though? What reasons did they give? Well, everyone gave different reasons, Augie. She sounded a bit impatient. Really, sweetie, it shouldn't matter what their reasons were. People had plans, that's all. Well, what did Julian give as his reason? I asked. You know, his mum was the only person who didn't RSVP at all. She looked at me. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I laughed because I thought she was making a joke, but then I realised she wasn't. What does that mean? I asked. Never mind. Go and wash your hands so you can eat. My birthday party turned out to be much smaller than I thought it would be, but it was still great. Jack, Summer, Reed, Tristan and both Maxes came from school, and Christopher came too, all the way from Bridgeport with his parents. And Uncle Ben came, and Aunt Kate and Uncle Poe drove in from Boston, though Tata and Popper were in Florida for the winter. It was fun because all the grown-ups ended up bowling in the lane next to ours, so it really felt like there were a lot of people there to celebrate my birthday.